everyone, welcome back to another stream. Today's focus, I believe, is going to be a base expansion. Yesterday we did attempt bunker. The attempt was pretty poor, to say the least. I was basically surrounded by zombies, by players. Ended up being stuck in a bunker in pure darkness. I did not prepare at all when it comes to light. I was running around with glow sticks. Yeah, so it was an absolute nightmare, to say the least. I did come out with a VSD or SVD, and also got myself a stag jacket, which gives us 49 storage spaces. I didn't even know you can get anything with 49 storage spaces, so yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. But other than that, I would say it was pretty poor performance from my side. However, today, hopefully we're going to get some decent progress when it comes to our base and actually turn it into somewhat of a fortress rather than just a base inside the building. So yeah, first thing first, we've got to actually get back to that side base. Not really far, just on the other side basically of this lake, sea, whatever you want to call it. So there is a fisher's island just here. The problem with me crossing this way is there's a massive base right in the middle of the island. Another option is for me to cross across that big bridge there. But that would kind of expose me quite a bit, so I don't know, maybe I'm gonna risk it. And going through the fisher island. Although I really don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, the base is just there. What I can do potentially is run across the coast, like, instead of going through the middle of the island, just kind of use the coastline and the tree line, and that way we should be just fine, I hope. That being said, let's have some food and drink real quick. Now, I don't know if you guys played on Alteria much, but when it comes to water pumps, they're quite rare on this map. And there is one water pump bang on in the middle of this island. However, there's a massive base right next to it. So, yeah, refilling is not easy. I mean, it is easy enough, but it's also very risky. Like, the base, I think, is like five stories building, and got loads of windows pointing to every direction, including the water fountain. So, if I was to fill up at the pump and someone was at the base, that would pretty much be the end of me. Yeah, less than ideal. But I'll see. We'll probably have a quick look, see if there is any movement happening. And if we can't see anything, we might actually risk it. It's a really nice place for a base, to be fair, but I feel like these guys didn't do a good job. They built such an ugly looking base. My opinion anyway. We have taken a very nice paw to build a very ugly looking structure. We do need, oh nice, 24. Oh yeah, and our pants were broken. That kind of goes along with our color scheme as well. I don't know, you get 24. That base, like the amount of inventory space I've got now is just insane. I just gotta make sure I'm a bit careful when it comes to fighting zombies so it doesn't actually get ruined. Especially the top. That's the basic oh, fucking wolves, man. Right, let's see if there's anyone there. Oh, that I can see now, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Especially now that I've got wolves on me, it might not be a smart move. Let's just cross the bridge and disappear, I guess. We can worry about water at a later oh, piss off, man. There. At least I've got a suppressor, eh, so makes the things a lot easier. Well, safer even. Someone's shooting at me, someone's fucking shooting at me. Someone's shooting at me and I haven't got a clue where it's coming from, cause we have got a suppressor just like I do. Just wondering if they're from the island or from somewhere that way. Can't see anyone. I literally can't see anyone. Not island, I don't think. Ah. Right. Now, the problem is obviously that bloody open field in front of us. Right, let's chill here for a bit. I'm wondering if he's actually coming after me or not. I guess that's the issue with the bridges, eh? Like, you're just so exposed when you're crossing them. Can't really hear or see anyone, so... I don't even know where the shot came from. All I heard was a bullet. Right. I don't think he's coming after us, but you never know, I guess, right? Let's just make a run for it. And see if we get shot at again or not. It's difficult, as I say, it's difficult to tell where he was shooting at us from, because obviously he's got a suppressor. I didn't even hear a gunshot at all, I just heard a bullet fly past me, which makes me think that he might have been shooting us from like a different island. But yeah, God knows, I'm not taking any chances, I guess. Not seeing anyone anywhere, which means we may have managed to get away from him, so back to the base we go, I guess. Literally haven't got a clue. I don't think he was shooting from this side anyway. I feel like he was either behind us or on the left hand side after I crossed the bridge. But yeah, this is, as I said, that's the risk of bridges, eh? Like every time you're crossing a bridge you're just exposing yourself so bad. Easy to spot and nowhere to hide as well. Right, back to the base, and then what I do need is I need to get some lime to make myself some leather and craft leather bag. Leather bags on this server actually fit 2 wooden logs. That way it'll make our base expansions a lot easier. It'll be much... Oh shit, I didn't realise that was on auto. Oops. Yeah, that way we don't have to walk up and down with a single bloody log taking ages, especially when there's not actually that many logs right next to my base. But yeah, our base is just there on that other side of a tree line. There's a couple of sheds as well, so hopefully one of them's gonna have what we need, but knowing what DC is like, we'll spend 3 days looking for a bag of bloody lime. Oh man, I can't wait to get back to the base with a buttstock for my Scar. So I finally crafted the Scar H. On this server you can actually craft weapons. So I've crafted myself a Scar H. And I needed a buttstock, so I went to the bunker yesterday and I did actually find a buttstock. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fully functioning Scar H. Well, it is fully functioning now, but obviously without buttstock the accuracy is going to be all over the place. But yeah, the plan is get that all put together and then clean it up as well to make sure that no parts are damaged and whatnot. And I also got myself a VSD or SVD yesterday as well, so I'm going to use that as my sniper rifle. The only issue is I've not really got a decent scope for it, and I really don't like the Russian scopes, I'm not gonna lie. Right, this bad boy can... Oh man, I've not really got enough space for the guns anymore. I've got some room in here, I think. Do I? Yeah, that's my Scar. Right, VSD. Go and chill in there for a bit. It's pristine as well, which is bloody awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is cool. I really like VSD. Currently I'm using Tundra, so yeah, we're gonna put our Tundra over here. Actually, let's grab this bad boy and throw it on VSD. And I wish I could use a hunter scope on it. Right, you can live over here, or actually you can live in there, and you can go on the wall. Oh, hold on, I'm taking this car out, Right. I do have some magazines for VSD as well. What's that? VS98. Right, I should have plenty in here. SV98 as well. SVT, that's not SVD. Oh man. Oh, maybe I've not got any. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I did have some. Or, oh, just the one, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Got plenty of ammo for it though. And let's see what scope we can fit on it as well. I don't think my options are that good, but we'll have a look. Right, scopes. Nah, just the AK ones, innit? Right, so I've not got anything at the minute. Which is really annoying. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to use this bad boy just now. Unfortunately. In that case, I'm gonna go back to my storage and I'm gonna grab the Tundra again and then use Tundra for a bit until I can actually sort this bad boy out properly. Right, ammo can go back in there as well. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That is a shame. Tundra it is. At least I can use a proper scope on it, and again, it's not really a bad gun, is it? Especially firing 308s. And our car, where is the buttstock? Is that damaged? Yeah. Can we repair? Yeah, is the question. No, I can't. Well, that's annoying. But you know what? Not bothered at the minute. Not at all. Got nice more scar magazines, so I've got 3 altogether, I believe. Yeah, 2 more here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I'm so happy with this. What scope can we put on this bad boy? Does it take hunter scope? Oh wow, I can actually put marksman scope, which is super cool. Don't really need that, do we? What about this bad boy? Yeah, and yeah, either this or that, I think. Oh yeah, that's the one I'm going for. Happy days. Happy days. Right, let's sort the magazines out, and once all that is done, at least I'm gonna be ready to get started on the base. Yeah, and 308s with pretty much a machine gun. It is pretty insane, like no one stands a chance against that. Actually, we do need to repair you real quick. Oh yeah, that's making me very happy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh look, I've got a scope over here on the VSS. A horrible scope, but a scope nevertheless. Right, you. And it's got a full auto as well, that is just insane. That is actually insane. Right, let's reload all the magazines. Sort our ammunition. I should really sort all my loot, basically put everything I found back in base. Put it all where it belongs. And one more. Updates 3 magazines of 20. Oh, I'm so excited about this. What suppressor does it take? Well, obviously 308. God knows. Probably just a bottle suppressor for now, I guess. Let's do that. Empty. To be fair, I should probably put that suppressor on the Tundra rather than the Scar, because Scar's just gonna shred right through you. Cool. Oh, how cool does that look, man? How cool. Anyway, I better stop talking about my Scar and start working on the stuff I have to. More explosives. Explosives go in here, I believe. Yeah, that's where all the explosives live. On this server, basically, you can dismantle explosives to get gunpowder, and then you use that gunpowder to craft C4s, which I've not tried yet. So we need burlap sacks and gunpowder, basically combine them together, use something else, I believe, and that gives us. Oh no, some of it actually right, yeah, and then that gives us C4. Right, that boy should go and live somewhere else potentially. Do we have? Yeah, that's space in here. I'm using this particular one for food, but as we can tell, most of it is rotten. No wonder. Been sat in here since yesterday. I've got a little plot just outside the base for growing veg and that, which be pretty good once we got all the compound walls around it, so that way I'm gonna actually be able to protect it, because so many times I've planted it and I come back and someone's literally just harvested it all. I'm a bit tired of feeding other people on the server. Right, you go and live in here. Yeah, I've got more grenades in here as well, so yeah, we will get to raiding at some point. In a pretty near future, I think. Right, these are the magazines. Yeah, I've got a couple of 40s for 5.58s. I'm gonna bin these bad boys as well. Damage, these can go. There's enough of decent stuff, no need to collect damage. I mean, no need to collect 20s when we've got 30s and 40s, basically. Oh, yeah, let's... I need a lot more of 7.62s, 39s as well, because I've got an AKM sitting on the wall here. Yeah, over there, which obviously cannot really use because I've not got enough ammunition. I've got an automated, well, semi-auto shotgun with a suppressor and drum magazine, which I've not tried yet, and we've also got this bad boy with some explosive grenades in it. Yeah, so we do have some cool stuff in the base. Let's quickly sort all of that out. SV90A, do I really need it anymore? And also Liga drums can bugger off. I'll never use that. Let's get that out and reload this instead, I think. Right. Yeah, so I am pretty desperate for lime. I do have a couple of belts in the storage, so I just need lime, and then that way I'll be able to craft myself a leather bag to carry logs, because at the minute, as I say, it's not an option. Just yeah, not ideal walking slowly up and down, and I don't remember where on earth I'm storing these bad boys as well, because I've got another punched card. I found 2 of them yesterday, so I've used one. I went to the bunker last night, which was a miserable failure, but I did survive. I came out with SVD and obviously a stag jacket, which has got plenty of storage for me, so cannot really call it a complete failure. Spark plug can live. Actually, I'll keep that spark plug on me. Got plenty of food as also. Right, let's quickly sort the inventory out, and that way I'll be good to go. Nails isn't really a problem. I've got more nails than anything. I'll show you guys in a minute. You know, you can just chill in here for a bit as well. Right, that's me sorted, I guess. For now, anyway. Cool. Just leave this bad boy as well and grab myself some tools. To be fair, I should probably go and loot the nearest town real quick, see if we can actually find anything we actually need for our building. So yeah, as I was talking about nails, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 570 nails basically. That is more than enough for a very long time. Well, I'd hope so anyway. I will do a quick loot run, see if I can find, let's leave that here as well, see if we can find any more tools, potentially sharpening stones, and ideally a bag of lime. Sure. Right. Yeah, that's my little garden, which, as I say, has been getting used by other players. This is a bit of a fail from my side, building the tent. But again, once I've got the compound walls around it, it's not gonna be much of an issue. Oh, in the marsh, gunshots. What are these 380s? You know what I'll take, because we've got quite a few pistols in the base. Oh man, I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful again, because I don't have anything suppressed on myself except for that pistol, but that pistol doesn't have a magazine because I've accidentally dropped after reloading the mag. You know, when the inventory gets a bit full and then it just drops on the floor rather than putting it back into the inventory, which is super annoying. Right. Sheds are probably the main target for me. Utility pants, quite like the look of them, but sheds and farm buildings are a priority for now. Fingers crossed it won't take us 3 days like what happened with a shovel. I was basically I had everything to build a base except for the shovel. And it literally took me 3 bloody days to find one, and the minute I found one, started finding pickaxes, more shovels. It's just typical Swords Law. What do we have here? C96, I've not got a clue what that is. Like, pistol of some sort, but I don't think I've ever seen one. This is the second mag. It holds like 20 bullets on it, so that's what I'm taking them. And if I get one, I'll just chuck a suppressor on it, and it'll be perfect to kill the zombies. Oh, piss off. Cool, yeah. I've got this here, then I've got a little melee area with quite a few sheds as well. This light's been sitting here for literally days and days and days. Oh yeah, I've got some Mark IIs in the base as well, so that is perfect. I mean, I've got modded Mark II, so I don't know if the mags will actually fit them. We can always try. I do think I've got some original Mark IIs as well, so we'll see. Yeah, all these boxes usually spawn some stuff in them. I just grabbed that by the way. Yeah, so that is the Mac II I was talking about. Oh yeah, it works. Happy days. Well, Zomboid, come here, boy. Let's try our new Mark II. Bloody hell, it took some shots. Yeah, happy days. I wish I didn't just leave that bloody... Oh, what is this? Mini AK. Yeah, I wish I didn't just go back to the base to actually put the 22s back. A bit of inconvenience to say the least, because yeah, that would have been super handy now. I don't need you now, thank you. No offense, sir, but we don't need ya. Oh shit, wrong gun. Got to change that, didn't I? Right, where are ya? You come right here. The door to the bunker has been open. Fort Midden. It's not that far from me. Oh, no, that's the one I've been to, isn't it? No, it's not. Let's focus on what we need to, not anything else, basically. I believe I still need a jacket and the mask, NBC jacket and a mask to finally have 2 full sets of NBC gear, so myself and my mate could actually go and visit the toxic area, which would be pretty cool. Nice one. Lock. Yeah, we do really want to go and loot that toxic area, but we still, as I say, need a couple of things to get there eventually. I mean, we've got 1 full set, but I don't know if it's a smart idea. Like yesterday, I've done a solo run to the bunker, and now it's the biggest bloody mistake. And if it was both of us going, it would have been a lot better. Pouches. I will take the pouches because I've got quite a few plate carriers in the base, and we've not got any pouches on them. Yeah, let's get the ammo out of that bad boy and put in our Mark II. Whoa, that was lucky. A wee bit further and I would have probably broken my leg. What really do with a car and motorbike? We found one car yesterday, but it was missing both the battery and the spark plug, which is super annoying. I mean, I've got a spark plug now, but still need a battery, so if I spot a car battery somewhere, I'll probably just pick that up and go back, have a look if it's still there or not. Never know, eh? Doubt it, because it was last night, but it's worth checking. Yeah, I'll go to the airport. The airport's got a lot of industrials, the airfield even. But now the problem with the airfield, obviously, it doesn't have any farm buildings, which is what we need for lime, so I don't think it's a good shout to go to the airfield. Instead, I should probably go to that little town over here. Yeah, I'll go lead this at first. Probably makes more sense, considering that we are looking for lime and no melee stuff. Once we are at the stage that we're back to looting melee stuff or anything other than the base supplies, basically, I'll probably go to the airfield or potentially that prison northeast of a map, because they've got a lot of like medical tents. Hopefully that way I'll be able to find myself more embassy gear. Right, where is that? Sports magazine. Still wonder who the hell was shooting at me earlier on, and where were we? Yeah, I was crossing that bridge, and oh, it wasn't that bridge, I don't think. It was one of them anyway. Bloody boulders. Like that noise when it's like falling rocks. Always bloody freaks me out. Yeah, that was the one that I was crossing. Yeah, this place has got a lot of farm buildings and industrial buildings, so yeah, let's hope for the best. Not meds. Oh well. Need a better helmet as well, ideally an assault helmet, because and something to repair stuff with, like epoxy is desperately needed here. I think I've got one in the base, but maybe I have used that. I did have a couple. Next one. Wasn't quite what I was expecting to find inside. When you see like a couple of items in it, like sometimes makes you think that someone's dropped it, but I doubt anyone would actually drop like food and sports farming home, and I don't need that. I don't think anyone would have actually dropped food and tape. See what's on those boxes outside. Yeah, these boxes are quite handy, like they do give you a lot of stuff sometimes. And it feels like people maybe don't loot them because maybe they don't know that they do actually give you shit. I don't know. Also, is that an FX that I've got on my chest? Nah, that's CR. Oh well, I'll take that with me anyway. I just heard the plane crash. Too far, not gonna bother with it. Pumpkin seeds, but why not? What's that? Oh, tomato seeds. Why not as well? Looks like no one's been here for a while. Oh yeah. Never too many plastic bottles. Need suppressors, eh? Right, will we find a bloody bag of lime today or no? That is gonna make our building so much easier. Just carrying like tens and tens of logs is not gonna be fun without a backpack that actually fits them. The amount of crap I'm finding, nothing that I actually need. Hopefully that farm building's gonna have it. Right, quickly munch some food and I'll keep going. Don't want to have food taking up too much inventory space, eh? Especially bags like rice that take. Like, it's robbing us of space even. Struggling to make sentences today by the looks of that. Right, let's kind of sort this out a bit. Maybe I'll leave that FX because it's just taking up space for no reason. Also, it sounds like I can hear sheep in there. So, let's keep going. Yeah, so we are looking for a bag of lime. That way I can turn a couple of pelts into leather and craft myself a leather backpack. Leather backpack here allows you to carry logs. So yeah, we could carry up to 2 logs in the backpack, which is a lot easier when single log in your hand. Especially when I know how many I'm gonna actually need. Because in this area you do actually get compound walls and stuff. And we're literally crafted out of logs rather than planks. And we will definitely take this. Aye, so once I get myself a little bag of lime, I'll be heading back to the base and yeah, start chopping trees down and make our way. I mean, get our base expanded. The inside of a base is just fine. It's literally I just want to get some decent walls around there. Make some space for the car, potentially for our gardening area where we're gonna grow our veg. So no cheeky buggers will come and actually try to steal it. I've planted the veg so many times, and like literally every time I come back it's like someone's harvested them. But yeah, hopefully we do get lime. As usual with DayZ, like the item you need is the item you won't find. The minute you find one, you'll be finding it everywhere. Oh, balaclava. We collecting balaclavas basically on this server. If you collect 12 balaclavas, you let admins know and you get a reward for it. Super cool. Right, all of that's been checked, so we've got that little industrial here, and yeah, after that, if I can't find anything, I'm gonna have to think about a different place to go to. I feel like going up north to like a spawn areas and stuff is where you normally get stuff like that. I really want to test out my bloody car as well. So chuffed with that, finally crafted it. 308, why not? Come on man, Giza, a wee bag of lime please. A fishing rod, no thank you. I've got one in a base as well, I think. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to look at another little settlement somewhere to continue our search. What's with all the bloody tape? Like, sometimes you need tape and you just can't find it anywhere. It's, I guess, same like with everything else, eh? Right, let's have a look at the map and see what the next best place is. I guess this area over here. Right, let me see on iSurvive map. That kind of makes it a little bit easier to understand what's happening there. Yeah, so that looks like an apple farm kind of thing. Only a couple of buildings, but if we keep going up this way, this is where got a decent town. No, these are all like bloody half-broken buildings, yeah. Not 100% sure what's a good shout now. I know plenty of places if we go up north. Down south it doesn't feel like there's a lot of like industrial bits and bobs to do. I feel like I should probably make my way towards the little town over here. I don't know what that's called. That's got some industrial space so far, isn't it? Right, anyway. Where do we go now is the big question. I don't really want to go down south if there's no really any farm buildings and stuff. So I just said make my way towards the airfield or go back up north. I guess going up north is the best shout, but aye, let's do that. I'll probably, I don't know, like I do want to go to the airfield, but that kind of takes us off track when it comes to what we're planning to do in this episode, and the plan is to expand my base. But I do need a bloody bag of lime. Airfield's obviously not going to give us that, so I should probably just skip that and stick to the plan. Hello, welcome to the stream for those who just joined. So if anyone's wondering, I am looking for a bag of lime so I can actually turn pelts into leather and craft myself a leather backpack. Leather bag gives you an option to carry 2 logs at once, so that'll make our life a lot easier, especially when I know, like I'm going to be building compound walls and stuff and fortifications, and they're literally built out of logs rather than planks. So yeah, I do not fancy walking up and down with a single log in my hands, especially when I don't even have that many trees that give you logs right next to my base. So yeah, ideally we would like to find some more sharpening stones as well. Yeah, so the airfield's over here. As I said, that's not really going to give us what we want, is it? actually don't know what to do about the airfield. Should we go and just spend some time anyway, or should I just completely patch it? It does have a lot of industrial, like sheds and stuff, but again, do industrial buildings actually spawn lime, or is it just the farm buildings? It does have like loads of garages and whatnot. I should probably just make my way up north instead. More sensible option. Gunshots. Sounds like the east side of an airfield. See if I can spot anyone anywhere. Not that I can see, no. Well, in that case, we just gonna carry on. Yeah, it's literally, the gunshots are literally on the other side of the airfield. As much as I'd love to test my bloody Scar H, which I've crafted last night actually. I'd much rather stick to the plan, because I've got like 500 something nails sitting in the basement, are begging to be used. And going into the airfield isn't gonna make any use out of them nails. Yeah, well, I'll do this north of my base. There's quite a few industrial buildings and farm buildings and stuff. I'll probably just go up that way and just. Even if I have to go as far as like the spawn peninsula and that, I'll just do that. Yeah, but there's loads of farm buildings that way. Next time I need something like that, I should probably just go straight up north rather than going down south. Yeah, all this bit in here, there's like plenty of them. It does look like it's a bit far, but bear in mind this map's fairly small, so it doesn't take long to get up north into different peninsula. I've looted that not that long ago, so I don't think there's any point for us to go again. I should probably just jump in the base real quick before we make our way up north. Just drop some of that stuff that I've got on me. There's a lot of goodies that take a lot of space, and I don't want to bin them, like especially things like pouches, because I've got like 3 or 4 plate carriers sitting in the base and we don't have pouches on them. So I've not been there. Man, I just love this map. It's so well made, I think. Off of here, the carbon. Sounds like the server's quite busy today. Honestly, this bloody light's been sitting here for like 3 days now. Got custom crossbows in this as well, which is super cool, even though I'm not a big fan of using crossbows. Purely because I can't aim with them. Right, yeah, I really do like these servers. They've got some mods added to them, but it's just still feels like vanilla. Like very minor bits and bobs here and there. Like for instance a modified Mark II. The Scar H, which you have to craft. You have to collect the parts for it and then craft it. Which again is super cool. Yeah, like leather bags to carry, logs, and yeah, just have a quality of life improvements type of thing. We do have custom vehicles as well. We've got custom building, like the compounds and whatnot. Yeah, that's our base here. Oh. Bloody hell. 3 hits. Right. I'm gonna grab some 22s for myself as well, because I've got plenty of them in a base. Oh man, I hate that door. I have to sit right in the corner. Yeah, so this is us. Pretty stacked up, like. Yeah, we got more shit than anyone needs. Yo. Right, let's grab that food with us and quickly unload the stuff you don't need. So yeah, you come here, and yeah, I've got 2 ghillie suits as well. As I say, 2 punch carts, more stuff than anyone needs. Yeah, I've got pretty much 1.5 set of NPC gear. I've got an inflatable boat. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. You can actually live here as well until I manage to find myself that actual assault helmet. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Pistol can probably chill in here. Scopes go in here. Aye, so as you can see here, Scar H barrel. So you get a barrel and you get another part, I can't remember, combine them together, you get yourself a Scar H. Which is what I've got here. Right, let's sort these out, because so much crap in my inventory at this point. Come with me. Pistol magazine somewhere here as well. Yeah, not a clue what these are. C96. I'd quite like to find a pistol because it holds 20. Got 20 slots. 20. God, I'm struggling again. It holds 20 bullets in the magazine. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. Right, you can live in here. Do I have another one on me? Yes. Let's swap that. Plenty of food, more than I need actually. Should probably just chuck some in here. Yeah, I've got guns sitting pretty much everywhere. I've got plenty of grenades, I've got plastic explosives and all that stuff, so yeah, we will do some raiding soon enough, I think. We need barrel up sacks for that. Basically, once I've got enough barrel up sacks, I can actually start crafting C4. The way it works on this server is you dismantle explosives and get the gunpowder out of them. You put that gunpowder into barrel up sacks and craft C4 basically. Right, oh dear. Right, and that bad boy can stay somewhere here as well, but I just don't have much space for it anymore. The saw, I'll just put in here for now, just like everything else. It's just turning into a random storage, although I was intending to keep clothing in a armor, backpacks and whatnot. And you can chill here as well. Nice. I guess that's it, enough. Pretty much. Anyway, get rid of that ammo from our inventory and we shall be good to go. We'll be heading up north this time and hopefully I will actually find something decent. I mean, when I say something decent, I mean bag of lime. Right, I'm gonna munch something real quick and make our way. My friend will potentially be joining me today as well. Let me have a look if he's actually messaged me. Not quite yet, no. But yeah, hopefully he'll be joining me later on as well, so it'll be a bit easier to build and a bit easier to look for stuff, basically. Right, I've got the map up. We've got everything we need. Time to hit the road. Not you, man. Did I leave all the seeds here? Yes, I have. I'm not gonna lie, I could do a quick smoke before we leave. You know what? I will do that real quick. It's been over an hour since I started the stream, so I might as well run out for a very quick cigarette. And yeah, I'll be back very shortly, guys. Right, that's us back. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's just joined. So our plan is look for lime. Basically, a bag of lime is what we need to craft a bag for carrying logs. Yeah, if I craft a leather bag, it basically fits 2 logs, which I'll need a lot of for our compound walls. I've got like 570 nails, I think, sitting in the storage. And yeah, we really want to use them ASAP, basically. Yeah, fence off the whole area. Hopefully make ourselves a little garage and whatnot. And yeah, that's the plan for now. So I'm going to be heading up north a bit. There's a lot of like farm buildings and industrial buildings, and hopefully we'll be able to find a little bag ourselves. And I also need more code logs. Code logs on this server you have to craft. Oh, yeah, you have to craft them out of basically electrical repair kit, and you combine electrical repair kit with 4 dial, and that gives you a code log. And that is our plan. As soon as you get a single bag of lime, we are heading straight back to the base and start building, because if we have a look here, there's only a few trees next to my base. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of walking up and down if you don't get a bag, and obviously slow walking, not fast walking. Quick look at the map. I'm gonna go along here, so yeah, there's a lot of like different buildings. This server does have an interactive map, but to have I actually have to find a paper map first. Yeah, that's where we're heading. Happy days. Yeah, I need some drinking water as well, and the water pumps are pretty scarce on this map, like, not an easy thing to find. Oh, you... come on, man! That was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? Let's reload that as well. Yeah, I feel like I do need a new mouse, because my mouse is like, instead of going left, right nicely, it kind of like jumps a wee bit when I'm trying to move it slowly, and that doesn't help me when it comes to aiming. Yeah, it's like nothing and then jump, nothing and then jump. Right, where are these buildings? Yeah, that way, happy days. Yeah, ideally if we could find another 4 dial and a bag of lime, that would be like a dream come true, basically. I would be able to get another lock, or, well, I would be able to put a big lock on the actual gate once we build the compound walls. Fortifications even. I think that's what they're called here. I'll take slugs. Got a semi-auto shotgun with a drum mag and a suppressor on it, which again is a pretty cool thing. I've not used it yet, but we will at some point. There should be like a tiny wee industrial somewhere around. Yeah, there is. Let's go and have a look in there. To be fair, what I could have done probably is put like the foundations for everything, but again, I would have to carry a lot of logs for Vasil, and yeah, I don't want to do that without the backpack or logs. The heck is that? Can we actually get in there? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, nice. I'm definitely not climbing on top of that roof, no thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I need some sharpening stones as well. Because we'll be going through our tools pretty quick when it comes to chopping trees and cutting them down. Yeah, not having much luck so far, but kinda expected. It's the usual DayZ luck, innit? Like, when you look for something, you won't find it. The minute you're no longer looking for it, it's everywhere. Yes, please, I'll take that. Come on, man, we're not asking for much, just a bag of lime. Well, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Like the whole industrial and not a single item that we actually need. To be fair, I've not looted another 2 buildings on that side, have I? Right, what's the way we're gonna head now? That direction, eh? Aye. I'm wondering if we should just follow the power lines for now, or... Oh yeah, that. Hold on, we should probably go up there as well. Nah, I'll loot this first, and then if anything, we can always come back up there. Probably makes more sense, go loot this, go back up, and then behind. Continue up north. burlap sacks used for crafting C4, so we need plenty of them as well if you want to raid someone. I have seen a couple of decent bases to raid already. We just need a bit more supplies. I feel like it's a bit risky having all those nails sitting in the base and all that stuff. I mean, when I've got that many nails, I'm not actually improving our base is a bit of risky business, like literally begging someone to come in, raid us and take everything. So are you for real, man? Fuck's sake, man. I'm not having much luck with the zombies when it comes to shooting them. Right. It's just me or everything just seems to be looted, like any building where we actually need hang out is pretty much empty, or it's got some absolute garbage which no one wants. Like chips and salty sticks, just to make us even more thirsty. What's that? Mouse in. Well, too bad I don't need it. I really want to get my VSD out as well and start using. I feel like it'll be a good combo VSD and a Scar H. Ah, nice one, I jammed. I guess I'll loot this and then I'm gonna head up to that little settlement. Oh man, like usually when you don't need bags of lime, they are everywhere, like literally everywhere. The minute you need one, I'm like covered like a quarter of a map already and I'm still nowhere near to find one. Is that damaged? And that's worn. I should probably quickly repair that as well so it doesn't jam on us again. Well, hopefully these little industrials here gonna actually give us that bag of lime. For those who just joined, basically we need a bag of lime to... Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, we need a bag of lime to craft a leather bag, and leather bag on this server is used for carrying logs. You can't actually fit 2 logs in it. Once I've got that, I'll be able to actually start on my base. I've got like 570 nails sitting in the base, and you have TR base mod on the server, which means that no one, I'll take that as well. Yeah, so TR base mod basically allows you to build like proper compounds, like big fortifications, walls, and bigger buildings. It's pretty much similar to vanilla, but it's not quite vanilla, if that even makes sense. It's a lot cooler than vanilla. Right, let's get that repaired. Reload it. It looks so much cooler that Mark II Tactical than the actual Mark II. It does actually look like a proper cool pistol. Right, you go in there. Does that have a mag in it? No. Oh well. Right. Let's keep going. These garages spawn lime as well, don't we? Oh yes, we need that as well. So basically, if you collect 12 balaclavas on the server, you do get a reward. How come I'm not able to put this in here? Anyway, I need that for my base, because I've got plenty of balaclavas in there. So we'll take it now. I just still don't get how come that balaclava is not fitting in it. Or it was any balaclava, but it doesn't look like. In that case, I'm not going to put that back on because it is too warm on here anyway. Yeah, so you fill 12 balaclavas in that briefcase and raise a tick, and an admin can give you something cool like a 100 slot backpack, like a stag backpack I think, or things like custom vehicles and whatnot. So yeah, fingers crossed we will be able to claim one fairly soon. Yeah, but I just don't know if that's like a specific balaclavas or what. I guess if it fits in the briefcase, it is appropriate, if that even makes sense. Man, this map looks so cool. I like really look like all the different biomes and shit. Right, let's quickly have a look at the map on I Survive and see what's the best route for me to take. Yeah, I guess just follow the main road by the looks of it. So I've got a map here, but it's not as detailed, so if you just follow this route, we're going to come across a lot of like different farm buildings, I hope, and industrials. Yeah, farm and industrial buildings. And then I'll potentially have to cross the bridge onto this side, and that's where I'm hoping to finally find what I need. Well, it'll be ideal if I find any like before that, but worst case scenario, hopefully we'll actually get it by the time we cross the bridge, or just after we cross it. Also, what I need to have a look for is water supply as well. I believe the nearest one is, yeah, the nearest one is somewhere here. I can see over here. Yeah, so I've got a few bottles on me, and I've not really got anything to drink, so water pumps are really rare on this map. Oh wow. Some chunky wheel that. Yeah, I found the bus yesterday, but the bus basically was needing a battery and a spark plug. I found a spark plug, I've not got a battery yet, but if I do actually find one, I'll definitely go back and have a look if it's still there. Need a car on the server like badly. But then again, that's another reason for me to expand my base ASAP so I can actually store the car safely. Oh shit, red water already. Right, let's have some of that lovely venison. That should bump us back up to yellow, I hope. I wonder if I've left the chlorine tablets back in the base, or have I still got them on my... Right, chlorine, 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 where are ya? I've not got any. Nice one. Must have left it in the base, or maybe I've used it already, I don't remember. Anyway, not a biggie. The water fountain's not that far away from here, so it'll be just fine. Yeah, we're just there. Like, it does look like we're covering a lot of distance, but in reality this map's quite small, so yeah, it's not too bad. I do quite like that, like, doesn't take ages to get from A to B, and I definitely need that for... Yesterday I've done the bunker and I didn't have a proper light. I only had... what do you call it? I've only had like a little... bloody hell, running out of words. Yeah, I've only had the glow stick on me, and that was an absolute torture, I'm not gonna lie. Does that go on this? Nah. I wonder why he's got 2 slots for a suppressor. Not gonna risk it. That's better. Right. No idea what the crowbar is used for in here. But I've not got a single one, and I've got a tool table, tool work bench, whatever. We can store it in that, it doesn't hurt us. Unless, of course, I do find like a saw or anything like that. In that case, I'll just get rid of it. More 308s. And whilst we are looking for a bag of lime, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on this stream, and potentially consider subscribing to the channel for more content. I do tend to stream pretty much every day. I keep promising to release a video, but yeah, I've still not finished editing my first one, but I will get my finger out of my back end and start working on it properly. Well, that's a server restart, I guess. In that case, I'm gonna go and have a very quick cigarette, so BRB. Right, let's see if the server's restarted. Cool, yeah. See if it loads us in. Yeah, 13 past. It usually restarts 10 past. I don't know why they've picked such a odd time. But yeah, should be on in no time, hopefully. Right, that's us loading in. Updates. Yeah, let's keep going. So we're gonna continue with our mission of finding a bloody bag of lime. So, oh, nice one. That's what we need. Why would you do that to us? Yeah, we need a bag of lime so we can craft ourselves a leather bag to carry logs. Because, yeah, no one wants to carry a single log at a time, especially when we're gonna need dozens of them. Since we are going to be building fortifications, which are pretty much crafted out of the logs rather than the planks. And I'm going to run up to a water pump as well, refill my bottles. Because, yeah, as I was saying earlier, water pumps are quite rare on this map. And unless you've got something on you, like either vitamins or chlorine tablets, you're kind of screwed. And especially with a server, like with a map being quite warm in temperature, it isn't making things any easier. Nice on, 2 backpacks. Oh, at least we've got more drink. Oh yeah, happy days. What is that? Is that a floating rock? Yeah, it looks like a... Right, let's go and have a look in this bad boy. Yeah, the farm buildings, I think, are the main ones when it comes to... Nice one. How the hell did I just miss that? Yeah, the farm buildings are the best places to find lime, I think, and little sheds. It's literally one of those items that anytime you run into a shed and you see it and like, oh, for goodness sake, what a waste of loot space. And then when you eventually need it, you're screwed. Come on, geezer bag. Yeah, not today, not in here. That floating rock just looks so odd, eh? I wonder if that's intentional. Surely not. But again, if it's not intentional, how the hell did he miss that? Yeah, stamina. Oh man, I could really do with a bloody car, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if we do find the car battery, I'm definitely going up to that town up northeast of the map. It did have a bus. That'd be like proper quality, like kicking about in the bus. We do have custom vehicles in the server as well, so yeah, hopefully we'll find one soon enough. Is it like sort? Isn't it at like Sod's Law? Every bloody shed is empty. They might as well, don't they? Looks like we are getting everything but what we need. That's pretty usual. I just cannot get over that bloody rock. Like, why on earth is it just a single rock floating? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cross that bloody bridge as well. That's the last thing I want to do, but I will have to if we can't find anything on this side. To be fair, I could probably just cross across those islands over here. A lot safer than going along that long bridge, eh? Come on. I'm not giving up. I am like actually looting and playing until I finally get the bloody bag of lime and then can start working on my base. If I could at least get the foundation done for like all the walls, all the fortifications, that'd be an achievement for a day, I think. We also need a 4-dial, basically an electrical repair kit. I actually got get a code lock. It looks like I'm about to lose my connection. Not sure if that's a server or me. Ah, come on, man. Well, the stream is still going, which makes me think that that is the server and not me. Not the stream's no longer going. Well, the stream's lagging, so that is me. Oh, man. I thought that's a gas mask. It's literally one of those items where it usually is everywhere and not when you actually need it. I remember it was like, there's like a garage right next to my base, and I ran into a garage and I saw a bag of lime. I was like, oh man, this is so annoying. And now I'm having to cover like half of a map to actually find one. This is so annoying. Right. Let's have a look how far up. Oh, right. I need water pump, which is just over here. So let's hit the main road and go to the right. Is that right next to the water? Yeah, next to that big water tower. Because I've got quite a few bottles, but unfortunately, nothing in them. And to those who just joined us, hello, hello, and we are on a mission of finding a bloody bag of lime, because we do need to craft ourselves a leather bag, and yeah, I've got a couple of pelts in a base, but I've not got lime to actually craft. Turn those pelts into leather. Basically, with leather bags on the server, you can carry 2 wooden logs on you, and that's something we definitely need, especially with the server having TR base mod, where you can build like proper compounds, fortifications, and whatnot. We will be needing a lot of logs. So yeah, it might seem like I am wasting a lot of time here by trying to find a. Overall, I will be saving a lot of time. Come here. I really dislike being around the high rises. I just always have that fear that someone's going to be sitting there camping. Or PDs, as a matter of a fact. Usually the same story with PDs as well. I guess that would be a good chance for me to try out my Scar H. I've crafted that yesterday. I still haven't had a chance to use it. So you do get a Scar H on the server, but again, it has to be crafted rather than looted. So you find parts, you loot parts, a barrel and something else I can't remember, and then that way you can actually craft one. Which I feel like is super cool. There's a lot of like custom stuff, but all of that custom stuff has to be crafted and not looted, which kind of adds to, like, I don't know, fun on the server, I believe. You don't get bored so quick. Right. Let's have a look in here. Oh, we're gonna need some NBC gear as well. I need a top and a gas mask for a second set, so my friend sometimes joins me on this as well. But we are trying to collect 2 full sets of NBC and then do a run to... oh yes. Do a run to the toxic area, toxic zones, northeast of the map for some decent loot. There's a tier 5 loot in there. Yeah, I got a sharpening stone. I'll definitely need loads of them when it comes to base building as well. I'll be going through a lot of tools, I'm afraid. I wonder if someone's been here quite recently, because most of the places are pretty much empty. Right, I can see what I found in there. Map of dice. Right, let's hit the road. A nice one. Nearly knocked myself out by the looks of it. Actually, I still need to empty one of the bottles that I found earlier. Well, 2 of them actually. Let's quickly do that. And where's the other one? Yep, there you go. I'm gonna refill every single one of them that I've got, and that way I won't have to worry about it for a wee while. Yeah, the water pumps are like super rare, so I think the nearest one from here, if you go down south, is a Fisher Island, which is literally on the other side of a peninsula. And whilst that is not too far from my base, someone's actually got a massive base right next to the water pump, so it's a bit risky every time you go there. I have actually been getting shot at just outside Fishing Island today, and I'm wondering if it was the guys who own that base. I don't know where I've been shot from because I couldn't hear a gunshot, I just heard a bullet land next to me. Yeah, so someone was using a suppressor. Right, another one. And the plastic bottle there as well. Happy days. That'll keep us going for a wee while, as I say. Right, last one, and we're good to go. Five sevens, nah, don't need that. Got too many guns as it is in my base. Which is why we should definitely move our finger and get those fortifications built ASAP. Luckily I found a couple of sharpening stones. That is going to help a lot because I've literally only got half a stone in a base, and we will need plenty of them to repair our hatchets and saws as well, I guess. I should probably go that way, I think. Oh, hunter shop that may have a flag for us. We'll need a flag as well. I should really finish my flag because I've only got the foundation. And yeah, I think I need some nails and rocks and a few logs as well, and then flag. Large stones, I think 32. Plenty of, I mean, I think it's 50 nails and then 4 logs or something like that. Can we wear that? No. No, thank you. Oh man, will we actually find that today or no? Like, it's getting a bit frustrated at this point. The amount of bloody sheds I've looted already, and not a single one of them got lime, is really annoying. As I say, usually it's everywhere. Like, see, this is my 4th shovel that I found today, and when I was actually needing a shovel, I spent 3 bloody days trying to find one. And that's not a joke, 3 actual days I was looking for one. Joke. I'm gonna have to do something about this as well, because it's getting a bit messy. Right. I should probably eat some of the biggest items, especially the sticks and crisps and that, chips. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to drop that briefcase. As much as I need it, it's not quite urgent. Plenty of food as well, eh? That's a bit better, isn't it? At least I've got a couple of sharpening stones, so that's something less to worry about. So literally the minute I find a bag of lime, I'm heading straight back to the base. I wish my mate would actually jump on and try to loot some other places that make my life a lot easier, I guess. What's with all the matches? Matches and shovels today, everywhere. Alright, come on, farm building. Mr. Barn, or Mrs. Barn, these what we need, please. Or you, these are usually quite good for gardening stuff. Not today, of course. These e-gods are sitting and laughing at my face, basically. I'd really rather not have to go all the way back to like the spawn areas and shit to actually find some. These brown barns usually spawn that as well quite often. Rope, you know what? Can never have too much rope when you're building bases anyway. That castle looks pretty cool, eh? Is that a base? Oh, yeah, it is. Potentially. I guess I'll have to cross into the other side, eh, by the looks of it. But so far, it's not looking good here. goodness sake, like every shed I walk up to, I'm like, yes, 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 and then like, nah. Was that two separate hunter shops in the same little town? The hell was that? Oh, 357s. At least we've got a flag. I like a native. Nah. We're finding other bits we will eventually need for our base. But not quite the bit that we need urgently. Oh, come on, man. I think I should probably make a poll. Will I find any lime today or will I not? Oh, I would quite like that as well, especially when I've got cooking pot and pans in the base and also a gas canister. But I've not really got the space for it just now. Battery charger, no thank you. Nice one. Man, the amount of bloody food. Can't believe I'm complaining about the amount of food I'm finding. Let's half some of it, probably a good idea. And also see if we can save some space somehow. Or do I have a lockpick on me? Nah, I don't. No nails as well, like, so many cars I've checked and so many sheds. Would have expected at least a box of nails. Right, do we cross here or do I go there? It's a bit risky, isn't it? A bit risky is probably a massive understatement as well, but you know what? On we go. Yeah, I should have literally used that little island to cross instead. I'll head that way on the way back, I guess. Right, on this side there should definitely be some lime, because this is literally... Oh no, that's not Spawn Peninsula. The Spawn Peninsula is over that way, but we are kinda on that track. Again, a lot of sheds and whatnot, so fingers crossed we will find what we need. Because it is starting to get a bit frustrating by covering about half a map just for a bloody bag of lime. I hate how it does that, like why not just chuck it right in there? If we've got dedicated slots, I feel like it should default to dedicated slots. Yeah, no luck again. Come on guys, give us a like and subscribe to the channel for some good luck. Let's beat DayZ gods and finally find a bloody bag of lime. I mean, this side has got a lot of like farm buildings and shit, so fingers crossed, not much longer. Should probably go and check that as well whilst we are here. Typical, innit? I'm just not saying anything at this point because my frustration's getting a bit over the top at the minute. I have never ever thought that I'll be so desperate for a bag of lime in this game. Yeah, I was gonna skip that if it was just that one big barn, but there's quite a few of them, so might as well just have a wee look, never know. It's usually the buildings where you're like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna skip that, and then you decide to actually go and check it out, and boom, find what you were looking for. Of course, this isn't gonna be the case with us today, just my negativity speaking today. It was funny, like there was a day where I couldn't find a single sawing kit and my clothes just kept getting ruined and whatnot. Today sawing kits absolutely everywhere. Right, let's go check these out as well. Oh, typical Monday, isn't it? Like not just at work or real life, but in DayZ as well. Just a shit day. glow stick. It gives me PTSD from yesterday going to the bunker with 2 glow sticks. That was well funny. That was a bloody miserable experience, that. Right, this bloody area will definitely have one for us. That's the spirit. Get a bit more positivity in. Put it out in the universe, as my partner would say. And the universe will deliver. If only it was that easy. I mean, this just screams lime bags everywhere. You can even smell it from here. And that is how you know that I'm desperate at this point. Start talking rubbish. Right, let's start with this end, and then I'm gonna do a massive leap around and then see what happens. I can't believe I actually gone that far from the base. Like, I've looted all the way around here. To be fair, like, I can always just go back this way and loot these bits as well. Instead of going back the same way, innit? Nope. Tarp. No idea if tarp is useful here or not. Like, I don't think we've got sleeping bags on this server. Oh man, what's with all the stutter? I was like, my FPS just dropped to like 1. God, that is horrible. Can you guys actually see the stutter? Like, it's so bloody bad. Oh, I just got excited when I saw a white corner, but nah. Jesus, what is happening here? Like, it's unbearable. Like, to the point where it's hurting my eyes. God, that is really bad. Come on, bag of lime. Can you bloody stop fooling and messing with us even? What on earth is that? Balaclava. Yeah, happy days. One for the collection. Alright, so you have to make sure we're all, like, different. Yeah. Man, that might be a bit more difficult than I was initially hoping. Okay, so. I'm, like, legit starting to lose will to live at this point. Right guys, do you think DayZ gods are just sitting there and laughing at me now? I've got a feeling we are. Did I not just have an FX or a bin there? I'm pretty sure I did get rid of it, didn't I? Yeah. Oh well. Then I have a... oh, a car battery. And I don't have space for it. I am definitely taking that because I did find the car yesterday. And that'll do, I guess. Yeah, I found a car yesterday, but it didn't have a battery or spark plug, and now we've got both on us. It's probably worth having a look if it's still there or no. Not giving up on the bloody lime just yet, but I guess we could potentially move that way, like Blue Tower way towards the village where I've seen it. Right, you can go right up here. Right, I'll keep that and I'll get rid of this. I've got 2 of them in the base anyway. Right, happy days. Why does it not fit? Is that because it's got the bloody metal wire in it? Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? I am taking it anyway. Oh, that's a base. Come on, surely this building will give it to us. Give it to me, baby. It's probably my singing that scares all the lime bags away. Oh, fuck, that's a box of nails. Nope. Why would it be? Oh, nice one. 5th time lucky. Literally. Oh god. Well, at least I've got plenty of weapon cleaning kits and I've got plenty of ammunition for this bad boy. Right, I'm gonna loot the rest of these, and I'm gonna have a look at the map, see where that bloody bus was. And I will potentially head that way, you know what, I'll take you, but I'm gonna get rid of you instead. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, and yeah, happy days. Definitely. Right, what else do we have in here that we can loot and that we've not been to yet? I'm pretty sure I've just ran past a big black barn. Yeah, I've not checked that, have I? Or am I just not remembering things at this point? Oh, for goodness sake, man. Right, let's lock ourselves in here real quick. And I have a look at the map. I just thought I've just seen the player there. Is she just coming for me? Yeah, most likely. Old cow. Right. That burlap sack. No, it's not. Right, let's quickly hide somewhere, potentially in here, and see if there is actually a player in here, or was I tripping? Probably tripping. Yeah, I'll lock myself into one of these sheds and have a look at the map, see what's the best way for us to actually get ourselves to that bus. Right, I'm here, and where's the tunnel is the question. Right, so the tunnel is here. Oh, it's actually really close. I think it was this little town here. Or... yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where the bus was. So what we're gonna do is cross the bridge again and shoot all the way east, I guess. As much as I really don't want to do that. I'll go towards for the car, at least it'll be a bit more fun, and then we could use the car to stock up with logs, I guess. And that way, yeah, get the car full of logs and drive it down. Basically, that'll be a lot easier. Well, what are we doing at the minute, I guess? I mean, that is if the car is still there, of course. Also, I believe there is some water in here, is there? No, there isn't. Yes, there is. Not like I need it, but yeah, right in front of us. I'm gonna finish the bottle that I've got on me and probably refill it over here. I think my first heli crash on the server was actually in that cornfield. Oh, I was really hoping for it to be there, but typical, innit? I know I have too much water on this map. You go through so much of it in here because obviously of the temperature. There's that bottle that I found as well. Yeah, I mean, I've not had much luck finding the bloody bag of lime, but hopefully now that we've got what we need for the car, we will actually, I mean, hopefully the car is still going to be there and I'll actually be able to drive it away. That would be like ideal. That way I would be able to bloody secure my base and park the car in it. I know I've been here already, but I'm gonna have a look again. You never know, we may have respawned or spawned after we visited. I've not been up to that, those three. Oh, I have maybe. I was just mad how it opened as we came across. Rendered in on it. Shall we have a look? May as well. Bastard. Bloody bastard. Right, let's cross the bridge again. We like taking our chances on this, by the looks of it, running up and down the bloody bridge. But aye, that's what we need, so that's what we'll do. And as I say, it does look like it's miles away, but in reality it's just there, like it's really close. Because the map's so much, I mean, the map's a lot smaller than Chernarus or even Livonia. It's only 64 square kilometers. Let's check that in here, and once I finish I can just turn that into a suppressor. Oh man, I'm so not liking this. Especially after being shot on the bridge just north of Fisher Island today. So if I'm not able to secure the car today, well, first of all, we do need to find it, but if we do find the car and I'm not able to secure it today, what I'll do probably is I'll take all the wheels and whatnot off just outside the base and basically just chuck everything in the storage in the base. And then tomorrow we'll be able to, yeah, do some work on the actual base. But yeah, in any case, if we do actually find it, I will probably stop somewhere and load it up with logs. Well, saying that, I've not even got a bloody hatchet on me, have I? Keep making plans here when I don't even have the right tools for it. But anyway, first thing, let's pray the car is actually there. And it's not despawned or someone else hasn't taken it. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, come here, bastard. Let's kill you in the old school way. Let me view my dude. Let's have a look if we've got anything in here. I doubt it. Yeah, just a load of shite. No thanks. No thanks. Right, the plan is get up to that little village, hopefully find ourselves the car that we've seen last night, and I at least call it a win if we do get one. Because at the minute I just feel like it's been a complete defeat trying to bloody find the bag of lime for like what, 2 hours now. Hello, welcome to the stream everyone who's just joined. The plan for today is obviously, as it says in the title, get our base upgraded, ideally get proper fortifications and everything. However, I do need a bag of lime to craft myself a leather bag, which is needed to carry logs. If it's 2 logs, which would obviously allow us to walk up and down properly, not having to like walk with a single log at a snail's pace basically. But yeah, I've been trying to find a bag of lime for about 2 hours now, and yeah, I'm still looking for one. So not had much luck, but I have found a car battery, and I've had a spark plug which I found earlier. So I'm running up east where I saw a bus yesterday, and it was basically just needing spark plug and a battery. So I am hoping that the bus is still there. That way at least we can grab the bus and use that for the wood. And we've got a hatchet as well, which kinda, yeah, changes things a wee bit as well. So if we do find the bus, jump in that, chop some trees, load the bus up, and make our way to the base. And hopefully by the time we get to the bus we'll still be able to find a bloody bag of lime, because this is getting really frustrating at the minute. I have looted these earlier, but with all of them being empty I feel like it's worth having a look again. Battery, yes please. Yeah, I'll just look at a few here and there and see if anything's spawned so we can actually end our torture. trying to find the damn thing. If only, eh? This is getting really bloody annoying now. Anyway, we're almost there. It's just on the other side of that tree line as far as I remember. Let's quickly have a look at the map. Yeah. There's this village over here, so I guess we can just follow the coast. Plenty of 22 rounds at least. Oh, for fuck's sake, did I just not reload that? Nah. Oh, please don't tell me I've done the same thing again where I've lost my bloody mag. Oh no, I've not. That's it. Yeah, I've done that yesterday. I was like reloading on the run and later on realised that I've accidentally dropped my magazine, so I'm still running around with the R75, which has no mag in it. I'm keeping it pure because obviously in the holster it's taking a bit less space and it's got a suppressor on it, which is the reason I'm not binning the gun. I should probably put that away once I get back to the base, eh? 22s, yes please. I thought that's 357s. Right, where are we? Oh man, at least we're almost there. It'll be a moment of truth for that bus. That would be so cool, like, as a proper big bus. Hilarious. I'd literally love that. Like, as much as I want a car, like a normal car, like, the bus would just be ideal. I don't know. I really hope that's not gonna let me down, like, because after this horrible run of trying to find a bloody bag, I am even. It's the last thing I want is to get disappointed once I get to this little town and not find a bloody car. Yeah, just follow that road over here and we'll get there in no time. Bastard. Every single shed I walk up, I hope to find it. I feel like I'll open the doors and the bag of lime's just going to be sitting there smiling at me, but nah. Not happening, is it? Oh, bugger off, man. For real. That's it, thank you. Got it eventually. Yeah, we were running up to that toxic zone yesterday to see if we can find a punched card, and luckily we did manage to find two, and that's how we spotted that bloody big chunky bus just sitting there. You know what, I don't need the tablets just now. I'm lacking inventory space as this. I got quite lucky with my stag jacket yesterday, got that in the bunker, 49 slots of storage, which is unreal. I didn't even know that anything that big existed. Would be ideal if I could find like a full-on stag gear. Right, that's the little town, I think. No, it's not. That looks like bloody hunting cabins, which I'm gonna have a look at anyway. Thought I had the sharpening stone for a second, but no. Right, what should we eat this time? Something that takes up a lot of space. Like dog food, and why not? Right, are we on the right track? Yes, we are. Moment of truth, eh? Right, okay. Hold your horses, young man. Yeah, let's just go that way. There's like a big barn, and right next to that big barn there was a bus, so hopefully it is still there. Oh god, it's 20 past 10 already, so I was hoping to end stream at like 10:30, potentially 11 o'clock. And yeah, we didn't even start building or expanding our base, so I guess that'll be tomorrow's job. And hopefully we're not gonna waste the entire stream tomorrow trying to look for bag of bloody lime. Please tell me this is actually the town I'm thinking of. Right, I'm off track as always. That way. Yeah. Not the wolves. Not the wolves again. Let's reload this bad boy real quick then. Do I not have space for it anymore? Nice. I wonder if that's the wolves or hyenas. Hyenas are so bloody annoying. Right, so the bus was literally on the other side of that big barn. Oh man. Moment of truth, please actually be there. I'm not even gonna look until I'm right next to... Oh, at least it's the wolves. Are you for real, man? How many shots do we bloody take? Right, quick reload and back to the beasties. Yeah, I thought so. Are you not running yet? Have I just missed every single bloody shot there? Yes, I have. You know what? I'm gonna bloody pull my scar out and that's when you're gonna regret it. Yeah, but that was a bloody fail from my side as always. Ammo. I thought the last wolf usually runs away. Come on, mum, and have to come on, big bus, be there, please. I'm gonna be so gutted if it's not there, and guess what? The bus is not there. Well, that's that. Why am I not able to change my gun? Oh man, this is so bloody annoying. Yeah, I was literally just standing here, a big massive chunky thing. Well, since I'm here, I might as well just keep looting, innit? Now the question was, if this actual barn, or was it a different one somewhere else? Me trying to be hopeful, innit? Well, that is so annoying. So annoying. That was literally the only car that I've actually seen on the server since I started playing as well. Makes me wonder if someone's actually taken it or if it's despawned. Not my day today. Not at all. Man, I'm so gutted. Like, actually so bloody gutted. I will probably head up a bit north as well, see if we can find anything in there. There's another little town next to the prison. Maybe I'll get lucky in there, which I highly doubt. That would be a nice place for a base, eh? A nice view. Like, for my bases, I prefer, like, nice view. The place I've got my base at the minute, I wasn't actually gonna pick that, but basically I found a locker literally on the shed in the shed next to it, so, and I didn't have space to carry or anything like that, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna place that locker inside the base. And after I've done that, I'm just fortified it eventually. Well, put a door on and whatnot. Wasn't really left with much of a choice. That's a castle. I guess I'll head up north a bit. Did we just follow that road? Yeah, kinda. Let me have a look at I Survive map real quick and see if there's any point to even go there. Yeah, it does have some farm buildings and whatnot, so might as well just go. It will be worth it after all, if we do manage to find what we need. Disappointing day, not gonna lie. See, if that car was still there, I would have literally just made my day. I'm still keeping the spark plug and the battery on me, just in case, you never know, we might find another one. I actually get lucky enough and find ourselves something decent. This would be a cool place for a base as well. More 22s than anything, eh? Good thing I've got plenty of them, of actual 22s that is. Or like 3 altogether. Or maybe 4, I don't remember. Just need magazines for them as well. Right, there's a barn on the right hand side as well. Should be another one on this end as well, looking at the map. Let's have a quick look. Oh. Oh, you bugger. Like, honestly, like, I know I keep saying that, but like, I just run up to the shed, I'm like, yeah, this one will definitely have it. How cool that reflection looks and everything, like. You know what, let's do this. Yeah, I'm getting a quick screen. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll get rid of this. And then I'll take a screenie, because this does look pretty cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is a cool screenshot. So another map, I don't need that. Yeah, so we do have an interactive map on this server, but to have that you actually have to find a paper map, or otherwise there is no map whatsoever. But it's just cool. It gives you a reason to actually look for one, innit? Oh, that is. Right, let's have a quick look at that, and I do have a feeling that if it's not there, I'm just going to end the stream here, because, as I say, I am getting pretty frustrated with absolute zero progress today. It has been, what, like, pretty much 3 hours, isn't it? 2.5 hours looking for a bloody bag of lime. Welcome to DayZ, I guess. Bastard. Right, let's just run up a bit more. I'll just run along the coast, there's quite a few sheds and whatnot, so hopefully one of them will actually give us what we need. Although my hopes are very low. There's a big farm area up that way. I'll potentially find it in there, but again, that's anyone's guess, isn't it? But yeah, as I was saying, whilst I'm having a very disappointing stream and my mood is pretty low, it would be very nice of you guys to drop some likes and potentially subscribe to the channel to get my mood back up. That'd be very much appreciated, just like any support is very much appreciated. Feels a bit daft running like such a long distances between the buildings, looting the sheds and stuff, but at the same time you never know, you know, like as I said earlier, like it's happened to me so many times, and I look at the building and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna bother, and then after, you know what, actually I will go and loot it, and then bang a box of nails or something like that. It's happened to me a few times. Doesn't mean that that'll be the case today, especially seeing what our luck's been like so far. Well, as I said, at least I found a couple of sharpening stones, which is our base, I guess, so yeah. Well, that was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? The potential to come back and loot, raid it tomorrow. Got plenty of things to build C4s from, so you dismantle explosives on the server using pliers, you get gunpowder. From gunpowder you craft C4, basically chuck in a burlap sack and whatnot, and yeah, you have to make a burlap bag out of it, sack, and then yeah, fill it with gunpowder, and that way you craft the C4, and then you need a detonator. I think I've got 3 of them in my base as well. Nice one. I did kind of feel like that bloody bus was gonna save my mood today, but nah. Even that's gone. I really like this map. I know I keep repeating it, but it's so nice. And it's the fact that it's like different biomes in different places. Like you get woodlands, you get like desert kind of looking area. It's really nice, and it blends in together really well as well. Like even here it looks kind of like normal trees, but a bit of a tropical area. Apparently it's based on Greek islands, which does actually give that vibe. Right, we're almost in that Fort Eagle kind of place. That shed. No, it's not. Who would have thought that I was gonna stream myself playing game for 3 hours trying to find a bag of lime? Right, that's us pretty much in the town, I think. It should be just here, yeah. Is it? No, it's not. Tripping. Let's have a look at the map. Oh shit, I've gone too far, haven't I? Followed the coast my ass, by the looks of it. Right. To be fair, it's not a bad thing, because we've got a massive farm area over there, so hopefully I will bloody find this lime before I log off for the day. Good thing I've checked the map, and or I would have been just following the coast. I feel like this is where the farms are, eh? I'll piss off. Oh man, that sun's really not helping to see, is it? Yeah, that's the farm. Right, I'm gonna loot this area, and no matter the outcome, I'll probably be logging off after this, because I do need to get some rest, as I was streaming until stupid o'clock last night. Which I do tend to do quite often, unfortunately. Come on, man. Give some stamina. Are you for real? Like, I legit must have looted, like, God knows how many. Yeah, I'll take that. God knows how many sheds and barns and whatnot, and not a single bag. For those who just joined, basically, my plan for the day was to upgrade the base, but basically, I need a leather bag to carry logs. So on this server, if you craft a leather bag, you can fit 2 logs in it, and yeah, to craft it you need basically 2 leather, and so I've got a couple of pelts in my base, but I need lime to actually turn those pelts into leather, and I've literally spent hours, 3 hours I think, looking for it, and no luck whatsoever. I've covered probably like half a map at this point. On the roof. Man, this is really bloody annoying. Anyway, I feel like it is time for me to log off. It doesn't look like we're getting any luck today. And as I said, since I've had such a poor luck and bad stream and it's actually ruined my mood for the night, well, didn't ruin it, but made me quite upset, to say the least. I would appreciate you guys to give us a wee like if that's okay, and potentially mask. No, we don't need that. Yeah, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, boost my mood, and yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. Come on, one more shed. Some shed where we can log off safely. Nice one. Nice one. What else can I say? Shed here? No. Yeah, not happening. It's literally every time, like, if I didn't need a bloody bag of lime, I would be finding them in every second shed. But the minute I actually need it, there's nowhere to be seen or found. Right, I'm gonna log off in that building, I guess. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for joining. Thanks for sticking around. Apologies for such a disappointing stream, but yeah. We do need a bag of lime, and DayZ is being DayZ. It's not always about what you need, it's about what DayZ gives you. So I will continue with that tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll get the bag of lime off screen and I'll stream once we actually start building the base. Yeah, thanks again for joining, guys, and have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye now.